order. I think it's just myself and Councilor Peniagua from the Parks Committee for the council. So, Commissioner, I think there's 3 items. If you want to just walk us through those 3 and
Absolutely.
Questions.
Absolutely. Thank you. So actually the first one I'm going to just introduce, but then I'm going to turn it over to somebody if you guys have additional questions. But the first one is request to accept the funds from the Syracuse Swims On public campaign that was hosted by Syracuse Parks Conservancy. So officially ready to give us $100,000 from that very successful fundraiser. If you had any questions specifically about it, the president of the Syracuse Parks Conservancy, Chris Wiles, is here. Or if you have no questions, but they will be available next week as well for the study session.
I'd just like to say thank you to Mr. Wiles for his and the Parks Conservancy efforts to do this so that we could open up our parks, and obviously thank all the people, you know, in and around our city that were willing to donate so that we were able to open up those parks.
I don't know if Chris is there. Yeah, it was close to 500 donors. I'll have the specific data next week, but it was close to 500 donors, most of them grassroots efforts, which is just phenomenal. $5, $10 donations, just they added up very quickly. I don't know if
Excellent. Excellent work.
Actually, and Chris Wiles was on here, and oh, he is here. Chris, did you want to say anything? You're on mute. You're on mute. We can't hear you. He's talking, but we can't hear him.
I don't see him to unmute him.
He's under Wiles, W-I-L-E-S. Okay, well, I'll make sure his he's got it all sorted out for next. Oh, there you go, Chris.
I'm on again.
Yes, we couldn't hear anything you said before.
Well, I wanted to express my gratitude to all of the citizens that contributed, and I also wanted to point out this is exactly what the Conservancy was formed for, so that the community could make contributions towards the parks and specify or restrict, if they wanted to, whatever purpose they had in mind or whatever mission. And this is what happened. As a matter of fact, when we raised a little bit more than 100,000, I went back to one of the donors and I said, would it be all right if we spent additional funding for other park activities? And that donor said, absolutely, you can do whatever you want. My gift is unrestricted. So that's exactly what the Conservancy wants to do.
Okay, so yeah, so I just, again, we'll be present again next week for the study session, but just, I think this is the beginning of a lot of future endeavors. It doesn't have to be a public GoFundMe the way it was this time, but who knows? I think this just opened the door for a lot of other opportunities. So any other questions about that one?
Julie, so now we have the 4 parks open, the 4 parks that we talked about, the swimming pools. Yeah, and safety measures and all are included and covered by those dollars.
So this fundraiser specifically helped open 2 out of 4 of the pools.
2 out of 4, okay.
2 out of 4 of them. It helped open Onondaga and Thorndon.
Okay.
Just so that we all know, all 4 pools close 1 week from today. So when we have the study session next week and formally accept these, or move to formally accept these, that will be the last day of the pool season.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Any other questions? Okay. So the next 2 items also are to receive funds. So the next one is I enter into an agreement with Onondaga County. This is formally to request reimbursement from them for the costs associated with the tick and deer management program in its first year. The amount that we would be requesting for reimbursement is $48,900.
Yep, I'm fine with that.
Okay. And the other one is parks. If you do or don't know, we maintain, or we take over the mowing contracts for much of the city. We have about 150 locations. We took on some additional properties this year that just would help the city, and one of them also used to be covered by CITA, and that is the Inner Harbor and the Creek Walk, which includes Franklin Square. So for this first year, they are going to reimburse us $21,000 to cover this first year of mowing in that location. So this is also to enter into agreement to accept those funds from CIDA.
Okay, great. Does anybody have any questions on that?
I'm good.
Okay.
Sorry, I missed that for a second, Tilly. What were the additional properties?
So there's one, well, we added a few properties that were done in-house through info services out of DPW, but this one specifically, the mowing of the Inner Harbor Creek, not the Creek, like Inner Harbor into Franklin Square. So we took that on, put it as part of our contract. CIDA had some remaining funds for that. So the cost is about $21,000. So this is just to accept those funds for the first year.
Gotcha.
And those are all my items today. I'd like us to accept a lot of money.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move that we, move all three of those items unless there are any questions or concerns.
I'm
A
good.
second?
Second.
Yes.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, great. All three of those are ready. Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank
And
you.
thank you again, Mr. Wiles. Appreciate everything you guys do.
Yeah, I'd just like to second Councilor Carney's appreciation for Mr. Wiles and everything that the Parks Conservancy Group's been doing. We all, just echoing his sentiment that we really appreciate it as well.
And from the Parks Department, I obviously second that as well, because we gave a lot of people some jobs and we got a lot of people in some pools and a lot of good times during a hot summer.
That's great. That's
Good
gret.
stuff. Good
Thank you
stuff.
so
Good work,
much.
everyone.
All right, shortest standing committee meeting ever. All right.
That's a good sign. Good, healthy sign.
No other questions, then call whenever you're
Great.
free.
I'll give you a call after this.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.